and welcome back to Dorwinion in the beta. I am Sir Agamond, and it's been a little while since we actually played Dorwinion. I've been kicking things off with our Woodland Realm campaign, but we're going to continue off today. I don't know how many more Dorwinion videos there's going to be. I mean, at least this one and one more, where I show off, I want to do like an epic battle, but I might do it. I think what I'm going to do is, when I get to the final episode and we do like an epic battle, it's going to be on the current version of the beta, which has some changes to Dorwinion that I don't have in this campaign. Mostly just visual changes to some units, like the elven armor upgrades for the Dorwinion armsmen, which released on the beta maybe a week or two after I started this campaign, so we don't have those visuals, as well as the new changes to the Dorwinion bodyguard, their new armor. So I think I'll do like a custom battle in the future version, and I might see if I can get someone to fight me. Actually, if you guys are interested and you want to do a battle, well, actually, I guess you would have to be a beta tester. To the beta testers who may be watching my videos, if you want to do a battle with me in the current build, let me know so that we can show off some grand epic Dorwinion gameplay. Anyway, Khand is going to be attacking us. We're going to be on the defense for a couple of turns here as Khand sends its hordes towards us. Meanwhile, our faction heir, Lord Swain, is on his way to the Black Gate, where he shall conquer the Black Gate and stop the swarms of Mordor from pouring out into the lands from the west. Although it's not really a good settlement to defend if you're not Mordor, because the battle map just lets Mordor simply walk to the town square. So it's a very hard place to defend, unless you're Mordor, if you're defending from the outside. Anyway, speaking of defending, Khand just has a bunch of crap, like a bunch of garbage, and we have a catapult. So I am very confident in our abilities to defend this settlement effectively. The question is, can we get our catapult, like, up here? Because that would be really nice. I'm sure there's a way. I mean, look at all this space. There we go. And the question is, how do we want to use our units today? I'm sure we could like take these five brave bladesmen, and they can take that watchtower. And then we could probably have our crossbows over here. Let's put those guys together. We have some thorn patrollers. I'm going to send them out this gate to maybe do some skirmishing. And then we have lots of levies. We also have Westron defenders. They'll be good to hold back, you know, part of this settlement. Maybe we put them in shield wall. And then, yeah, lots of thorn crossbows, so we want them to be able to shoot from one side. We're going to have the thorn archers, or not the thorn archers, the vineyard bowmen kind of shoot from this flank. Thorn riders, yeah, let's have both of the cavalry units go out this western gate here. It's kind of risky to use cavalry against Khand, like out in the field when they kind of outnumber us, but maybe with the elves, maybe we can do something. If we can, of course, get the elves over here. That's the first problem. Alright, come on, you guys can do it. You know what? Alright, go to the town square. You guys are fast. I'm sure they can get up there. And that just leaves our general. We'll put him right in the back here. Dorwinion infantry can protect these bladesmen. So let's just have them go into a shield wall. And if we're good with this, we could actually probably put one crossbow over on this flank. So let's put the armored ones over here. That'll work. And we'll just move the rest as the battle progresses. Let's get all of our cavalry outside first. Run you guys up. And then, yeah, catapults. I want you to shoot at something that's threatening, which there really isn't much of. I mean, I guess there's nomad horsemen up here we could shoot at. There is the general, maybe. Oh, that's just marauders. Let's not shoot at those. I don't think they have any threatening units. It's just lots and lots of horsemen and marauders. And then, of course, steppe tribesmen for the infantry front. So, yeah, like I said, nothing threatening, really. We can, of course, use our crossbows to hopefully shoot over these walls. But, you know, it's easier said than done. I mean, we can definitely do damage with these light archers on their steppe archers, but really, on a lot of this damage, I think... Oh, boy. Here they come. Thorn riders, let's see if we can actually capture some of this cavalry. Avari, I want you guys to pull out, and then that leaves thorn patrollers to also kind of skirmish. We'll see what happens here. I mean, Kondish, you know, cavalry is going to be better than ours, but ours is going to be useless inside of the settlement. Actually, maybe we can get some spearmen out there. That might help. If we get spearmen out the walls to help kind of fight the cavalry. Oh, well, we've actually already routed some of the cavalry. That's good for us. Wow, that's actually really good. I can't believe they're already routing. This is very good. Now, catapults, can you do any damage? That's the other question. They're shooting, but they're missing. Of course, now that we're getting towards those nomad horsemen, we're going to face more opposition. They're a little more threatening than simple Kondish raiders are. Wow, did we hit our own tower? We did. Okay, maybe let's pull back with those guys. Alright, the armed patrollers keep pulling up and around. Avari, if you guys could actually shoot those nomad horsemen, we might be in a good position. Especially because they don't actually have shields, if I recall correctly. Oh no, they do have shields. What am I saying? These guys are probably the evil equivalent to Riders of Rohan. They're very solid lance cavalry. 6 attack, 6 charge, 12 defense. Of course, you know, these stats may be different from what you guys have in your versions. Anyway, looks like they're going to start streaming through the gates. But that's okay for us. Alright, do we have any other reinforcements? We have these guys can pull up. I want more of my spearmen out of the walls. And how are we doing? Did we beat them? We did. This is good. And I don't know what the AI is doing, but they're just going to run everything through the gates, it looks like. So yeah, they're not along for this world if they're going to try to fight us. Fight our spear walls inside of the settlement. These are like pro-medieval 2 anti-Mongol tactics that I'm employing right now. Spears and spear wall at the gates just stops the Mongols from getting in. Of course, you know, these aren't Mongols, but I mean, they might as well be. All things considered. Alright, well, they have completely given up on their, you know, bonus out in the field. We can probably capture these Kondish raiders with this splinter group of Thorn Riders. And yeah, these guys... Oh, we are in melee. Let's just kind of crush these Thorn... not these Thorn, but these Nomad units. Here we go. Oh, and I need to get the grass off. That'll help the frame rate. Yeah, that helps it a ton. Look at that brave Avari elf just deep in the battle. They will beat Marauders, but of course Marauders and Nomad Horsemen, I believe, do get a bonus against Cavalry. No, they actually don't. I thought they did. Maybe the Marauders do. Oh, these guys are being shot up. That's not good. Maybe we pull them out. Of course, our brave Westron defenders fighting to the last man. These guys we can afford to take casualties with. They are very inconsequential to our plans today. So we can pull the armored crossbows up now. Let's see, we are winning, and if we can basically kill their captain, we'll be in a very good position. Like, they should just chain route if we catch them all. Let's see, where's that splinter group of cavalry we sent out to the back? Did they catch them? They did catch the Kondish Raiders, so that unit's done for. Look at the bellowing smoke out of these blacksmiths or whatever these are. Oh yeah, this is the leather worker. See, this is a feature I really want to see in you know, other Total Wars. Like, and I think Attila has it, and maybe Rome. Like Rome too, but like, this is the leather worker, and it's pumping out, you know, the smoke and everything. Other things are just generic buildings, but if we look around, we might find something else. Maybe? Or are these all just building? I guess it's not every settlement, but like, you know, this could be a market or something, who knows. Alright, yeah, these guys are pretty much, I mean, once we kill their captain, they're done for. Let's just pull out the crossbows and the archers so that they can shoot. And these crossbows will shoot up over here this way too. Let's just have our Dorwinion infantry pull up a little closer. Thorn Riders pull out. It's only a matter of time now. We could try shooting into this blob, but I feel like we would just hit our general, so let's not do that. With crossbows firing into the flanks of these guys. Oh yeah, yeah, we're doing good. Just have the Avari keep shooting in. These Nomad Horsemen Doing quite a bit of damage to us, but that's okay. Let's pull over this way a little bit, lads. Of course, have you guys have seen in this campaign, and even our Elven campaign... Oh, wow, these guys took some damage. Oh, that's the general. Yeah, kill him, please. Kill that guy, and we'll win the battle. But yeah, the Elven Horse Archers are probably some of the best units in the game. Like, bar very few things. Like, maybe the Condish General Horse Archer might be able to beat them, but they have low numbers. Oh, and there goes their general. So yeah, we should just be able to mass route them here. Yeah, let's get everyone in here. Avari are nearly out of ammo. Yep, everything is routing on the enemy side. Let's control all of our missiles and make them stop shooting. And yeah, we're going to capture all of them because I don't want these guys getting away, of course. Put that on ×6, just watch as the carnage goes. What are we at? 89%? Not quite good enough. We need to get a couple more. 90%? That'll do. Only 416, but that, even though we only took 416 casualties, that still is kind of a lot. Just because the archers did a lot of damage. But of course, 175 of those were just our Westron Defenders units, which we get back. The armories, I feel, may be underrated. I don't know. If you guys use them, let me know. I like to use them, but I also don't find time to really ever build them. I guess it just depends on how much money I have and how much of a dangerous settlement is. Like, if you're pushing out and you're planning to hold like a castle or something out in the front lines, it's really good to build it. But like, there would be no reason for me to build this in my capital. Oh, Pelagria has fallen. That's sad. That was probably Mordor, in all honesty. Alright, we got the apothecary in Saint-Ennui. So we have some serious population growth here. We just got to get mines and the shipwright. Would the shipwright give us more income by trade? It would boost us up by like 140. Let's do that. More trade is never a bad thing. And then eventually grab the mines and then the farming. And then Saint-Ennui will be completely built up. We'll retrain those units. Ilanin got standing stones. I don't know if we really needed them or not. And Logarth got a Thorin armory, so we can train some more troops over on this end. We'll kind of focus on making Logarth a training center in case we need to pump more troops out to the west. But Dorkholder is on its back foot. We're not really going to expand any further, though. We're going to let Dale handle that. I think they can do it. I mean, they got this full army. They got Rickar over here. Sure, they have to fight this. But with them and the Anduin, I think they'll do okay. I mean, if we really wanted to, we could send in troops to go help, but I think Dale has it. We'll hold the line at Bursalthus. We're going to be fighting enough of Dorguldur in our Woodland Realm campaign anyway, so what's really the point? But Swain, ooh, looks like they're trying to send some forces out. Maybe we just ignore them. Like, I don't really care about these guys. Yeah, we're just going to ignore them. But we will train more forces here since we do want more of a garrison in this settlement. So let's grab the Thorin Bladesmen and maybe some Thorin Riders. I mean, it'd be better to get the Avari, actually. Let's do that. And yeah, next turn we'll reach Morannon. And we'll be able to attack the Black Gate. There's still a lot coming from Khand. We are, like, their only enemy right now. So they're sending everything they have against us. But that's okay. We have reinforcements coming in. And soon enough, Avalon will be able to head to the south. Avalhur will take over at Elgyre so that Norway can leave. It's about time we got to do that. Is Rhûn out of the game? No, they still have Skarn. Come on, either the dwarves or, you know, someone has to be able to take them out. Like, they have nothing. They have nothing at all. Like, surely the dwarves or Dale can deal with them. We'll get you and Rhubar so it has a governor. And yeah, I think that's all we can do this turn. There's no way that army's gonna fight us, so let's kind of combine and retrain. Do we have more units coming down? I don't know if we do. We have units coming around. I don't know where they're going. I guess they're going to the east. I don't know where Athelward was going. Oh, you know, he does have the armor upgrade, so yeah, we'll send him out to the front as well. Ideally, we want to just come down all the way here to Oibamari, and then take Sturlutzikand, which is actually held by Harad of all places. Wow, that's kind of cool. So we only really need to come up to here and take Kizilkum and whatever this other place is. Alright, and they do want us to take Dorlingvar, but like I said, I'm not going to focus on that region. Coruscant got a fairground. We're making a lot of money, and that's just going to keep going up, especially with this trading plaza giving us like another 200 gold. Nimburka got us a Pathekery, so it's going to grow quicker. We definitely want max population here. That way we can get more of the shipwrights and merchant wharfs here. So yeah, let's keep going for, like, I don't know, I guess the Mason's Hall wouldn't be a bad idea. And then we can go for, like, the sheep farming. Myrnadel has its Avari barracks, so we can actually start training elves here, which is very nice. Let's get the Royal Hall. And then we can get the final tier of the Dorwinion barracks. And then everything else, Viltur, Rubar actually upgraded. Let's check that place out, becoming a proper Northman town. We can get a market here to boost our trade. And Norway, let's have you kind of go far to the east and set up a couple more watchtowers. Once we retake Mataram, we're going to make a lot of money. But yeah, let's go ahead and besiege the Black Gate. Ignore everyone else. All we need is rams here. We don't need towers or ladders. And they don't have much, but they do have trolls, so that'll be fun to fight. We can check out how well our crossbows fare against those. And they will, of course, get bodyguard units and, not bodyguards, but, what do you call it? I think those Variag Lancers. The Uruk Defenders. Now, we probably could just kill Leofric the Bowed here without any issues with this captain army. And it might not be a bad idea. He is just kind of marching on our land, so maybe we don't want to deal with that. Oh, you know, they have Oliphants. Maybe we shouldn't. We can't go back into our settlement now, how can we? I hate that. Alright, well... Actually, we have javelins. We can do this. We can definitely do this. I don't usually like using captain armies, but we can't just let this man trance all over our land with, you know, him being a Nazgul and there being great beasts that could just take any of our settlements if we let them. Look at this goblin. He's got like 3 dwarven heads on his belt. That's pretty cool. Alright, so we definitely want Avari Spearmen to deal with the elephants. And then we have Thorn Bladesmen and Thorn Guard. We'll kind of put them in that kind of a formation, and then we'll have a firing line on the right. Now you guys need to go to the left, because that's where the elephants are. Now we need to be quick about this. We need to, oops. Oh, they're going to run away, aren't they? Oh, come on. There we go. Control pad 1. If we rush these Black Uruk halberds, we can cut us some time before the Great Beasts come in. Of course, what we really want to do is get our guardsmen to fight the Temple Marksmen, because they do have lots of defense. And they also are the only upgraded unit we have here in terms of armor. Everything else is just kind of stock. Oh, okay. Okay. Never mind. Alright, let's shield wall. Alright, let's start shooting at those great beasts. See, one good javelin volley should take them out. Come on. Yep, there we go. That is the power of javelins. Let's hope they don't actually make contact with their elves like this one is. They will do a lot of damage and kill off a lot of our soldiers if they run through. Oh, yep, there they go. Oh, that's going to kill a lot of bladesmen. Yeah, when they run amok like that, they just get, like, permanent charges, which is just very deadly. Yeah, let's make sure to just chase them down, make sure that they don't come back and do any damage to us. Here we are. Alright, don't charge into us, please. Just charge to the side. And here they go. We are getting shot in the back, but that's okay. This should take down the last of them. Perfect. We did take some damage, but it wasn't too bad ultimately. And yeah, the shield wall is holding against the lancers, which is good. And our crossbows are slowly but surely beating the Temple Marksmen. Let's have our spearmen try to take down these lancers too. That javelins, of course, being good against mounts. I really like the way these guys look. The horses are very nice. The armor's really nice on the Haradrim units. Let's have you guys charge the halberds and pull up the crossbows a little closer. Do more damage if we can. Let's get into that tight square formation, which is really good for taking those charges. Yeah, I'm not worried about our spearmen taking hits from the marksmen. Alright, let's have them stop moving. Prepare those arrows. Come on, spears, throw. Oh, they're not going to get it off. That's okay. Let's beat these halberds. We might need to actually just rush into melee. We are taking more damage than I was expecting. Yep, come on guys, get down there. Do we need a spearman? You guys should be able to beat these lancers in melee. Whereas here come the Thorn Guard beating the rest of these halberds in their funky formation. These halberds are pretty decent. Uruk halberds are. Like, the Uruks are very solid units. I mean, I guess 513 isn't great, but still. Actually, does that put us on par with us? It does. They get one less defense for one more attack compared to us. That's actually kind of sad that Mordor's like elite late game unit is equivalent to our early game, like run of the mill unit. And they are trying to run away with the marksman. That's okay. Oops, are they going to get into melee? Oh, looks like the lancers might actually catch us. Let's see if any of these crossbows can actually hit the lancers with the crossfire. That'd be nice. No, it doesn't look like they will. That's okay though. We still have some spears and javelins left. These lancers are doing a lot of damage, but that's okay. These are just, you know, unarmored thorn crossbows. Of course, the thorn crossbows are still firing, so they're not completely taken out yet. And I think, yep, we cleared off all of those. So all we need to do now is kill the Nazgul and kill these Southron Lancers. Are they just running away? I think they're retreating. They might actually just be retreating. Well, time to get our crossbows up there. Are they retreating? They're getting really far away, and like they are getting their distance. Let's have you guys start shooting now. I'm hoping they just keep fighting. That way we can just kind of execute this Nazgul and get them off of our land. Let's get a little closer. They shouldn't rout at all. They should just fight to the death. So as long as they don't manually withdraw, they won't go anywhere. But on time 6, we're at close range, so our accuracy will be very good. Yep, no matter how good of a unit you are, you can't really take mass crossbow fire well. No one can. Alright, now it is just Lagarin of the Neck that's left. I think it'd be cool if they got unique models, but I guess that'd be a lot of work to do for each one. He's just going for melee. Like, they know that he can't shoot, so they're actually just going into melee. Let's keep pulling away. It's going to take us forever to actually kill this man if we go into melee range. Yeah, he's just going to stand there. He doesn't know what to do. As long as we can just get good contact. Yep, there he goes. It shows he took so many volleys. That's how many hit points these frickin' Nazgul generals have, and why I'm happy to take him out on the field like this. Alright, and that's one less guy we have to face. Perhaps we may even get a promotion here with Captain Sold. Nope, doesn't look like we will. Would have been nice, but, you know, we can't always have nice things. Let's retrain that force. And did we combine this force? We did. So we're going to muster an army with probably Avalon here, because he'll be best for fighting all of these horse archers. Let's take him. More Quindi units. And then we're going to want the crossbows. Let's actually combine this army. Oh man, we only have garbage coming up into his forces, don't we? Alright, you guys join up. We'll take the catapult, it's pretty useful. We'll take these crossbows. We can take, what, 7 more units? So we'll take the shadows, the Avari warriors, and then the light archers that we have. And you can take 1 more unit, so let's take some Thorn Guard. Then we have a decent amount of spear units, a couple melee focused units, and a lot of range. Evelyn will head to the south, and Norway, you might as well become the governor in Mistrand. We actually can upgrade this place. Wow, that's kind of cool. Oh, we actually have Athelward. Maybe you should be the governor in Mistrand. There we go. You actually, I want these shadows to join up with their main force. Oh, we actually have a lot of reinforcements coming in. Okay. Okay, I didn't realize how many I trained. That's kind of good to see. We'll end that turn. Alright, and of course Dol-Guldur got a Nazgul back. This guy's a garbage general, I'm not going to take him. Ladris is besieged, that sucks. But the Morannon's under siege because of us. Alright, before we go into this battle, let's just check things around. Got that trader exchange in Carverad, so it's making more money. We want full money right now, basically. Full money, population, taxes, all that good stuff. Let's get the crop rotation, because we can get lots of farming traits with governors, so farming is always a good thing to do. Mistrand got its own Thorn barracks, so now it can actually get a couple of decent troops. Could get the Avari armor. Actually, let's get the guild house. I can't believe we don't have that already. Farfist got a leather worker, so we can get the blacksmith now, and eventually get our upgraded armor there. Ost and Arai, let's get you some communal farming. We're doing a full monetary investment right now. And they do have 2 generals here. Let's see if they actually attack us on the bridge. If they do, I mean, we'll be able to destroy them really easily with spears and archers. Actually, that is a very good position to hold. Do they have anything else down here? Or is this all they've got for the moment? Everything should be on this road. I think we're okay. I mean, we have 3 spies here. Did they upgrade this all the way? Or does it just look like this by default? I guess it does. But yeah, we just need to come down here, take Oibamari, and then take Amu-Kand. And if we do that, I mean, we'll make a lot of money by taking this Khandish territory. They do have Temple Knights there, so that'll be a fun fight. And yeah, let's keep just sending our reinforcements down. Maybe meet up in the, what do you call it? Do I want vision all the way over here? I guess it's kind of pointless. Let's take advantage of this, what do you call it? The fort here, because it is, you know, free upkeep. And we'll keep pulling in our elven reinforcements. We want more archers and more spears. Even if they're cheap spears, they work. And yeah, alright, screw it, let's just go in. This will be probably a really easy fight and uneventful. I mean, they do get 5 units of defenders. I think it'll be a fun battle, especially with Swain himself leading the charge. This man might as well be the leader of our faction. He's done so much for us. He's not just sitting at home on the throne. This man's out here on the front lines, taking the fight to Mordor. As much as I wanted to fight Gondor in this campaign, I don't know if that's going to be happening. Not with how strong Mordor was. Now, granted, if Gondor was a little stronger and they pushed into Mordor, I'd be more than happy to fight them. Alright, we'll send the levies up to the front. They have 2 gates that we can take, so let's do that. We use the Ravanian spears and these levies. We don't need the rest of these gates. Let's get our missiles together in one kind of command group. And then, that'll do. Cavalry. Control C is all cavalry. Let's do that, and that just leaves our infantry. Alright, screw it, let's just go. I think they do get to put units on the walls, of course. They can put archers up there, but it doesn't look like they are going to. Let's head up here. And the hard part's going to be getting into the settlement. Especially with how many trolls they have in the front. But I think if we use our mercenaries, like these privateer axemen, and our spears, I think we'll be able to do it just fine. Cavalry is not going to be useful until we're in the walls. Yeah, this is a really cool battle map. Very dark, very grim. I feel like the red light should be more over here in this direction. It'd be really cool if off in the distance you could actually see like the tower, but maybe Barad-dûr is just too far away. It'd be kind of cool if you could just see it way, way off or something. Alright, let's get into that map. Freaky textures on the map, actually. It almost looks like it's in darkness here, like it's supposed to be Fog of War, but that's not how it works, of course. We are starting to take some damage. Our units are actually winded from just running up there. Wow, okay. I guess it's the climate. The climate here is very bad for stamina. We'll get, yeah, I think the Privateer X-Men and the, Avari Spearmen should be able to kill these guys. The hard part is just going to be taking this tower attrition. You know, those ballistas are actually doing a lot of damage to us, but that's okay. Let's get the Thorn Bladesmen up here and some more spears. We're gonna need a big push. It's amazing how all it takes to get through the Black Gate is a little battering ram to take down the little gates. Like if this was like in the Warhammer engine, this could be like a really cool settlement. You know, with really like an actual proper gate. Like you're not supposed to just walk through this. You want to start with the spears, because they can take the damage, and they get the axemen in there. We're just gonna try to rush through the front here, so we can get some ground. And then, are the trolls all in the back, or are they up here? Where are the trolls? Where did they go? Oh, they're right there. And Thornguard, come out through this side, along with you guys. Oh man, those trolls are gonna do a lot of damage. They're going to do a ton of damage indeed. If we can just kind of push through these orc defenders, though, maybe ignore the trolls for a second. It's going to be a tough fight, that's for sure. Our high paladins may actually die here. Let's go into defensive stance to start off the battle. And Swain, yeah, come on, push into these orc defenders. We'll be able to beat the orc defenders, it's just getting through enough of them to fight these trolls. Look, our Privateer X-Men are already very tired, so that's not good for us. We could send in the pikemen, that might help. Here are the trolls over here. They're weaker than the Olog High, so I'm not really too worried about it. Thornguard, let's get you guys in here. Thornguard will do okay against trolls just because they are AP, but we need to surround them. We need to get past like this choke point of trolls to actually do damage. And once we start to like surround them and we get more hits, you know, we'll be able to kill these trolls. Hopefully they go down soon. Yep, Olog High are just going to wreck us, unfortunately. Let's see if we can clear a path, though, and just kind of avoid them. Or maybe just use all the mercenaries to fight them. Swain's going to take a lot of damage, that's for sure. Let's send in more spears just to kind of absorb hits. Do we have any Thornguard? We do, so we can use their spear wall also. In fact, Privateer Cavalry might help because they have high mass. Let's send them through this way. Trolls still have all 12. Once we start to kill 1 or 2, it should make it easier. This is going to be a bloody battle, that's for sure. We're going to lose a lot of forces. We already lost 11% compared to their 5%. It is really just these Olog High, though, that are going to cause us lots of grief. I mean, these guys have, yeah, 6 hit points, 18 armor. So they can take a beating. But once we start dropping a couple, you know, once you drop 1, you know that you're kind of in the clear. At least here come the pikemen. They have very high attack. Send Ravanian riders here to kind of push out in this direction. Yep. See, 1 Olog High is already dead. Do we have any other infantry? That's pretty much it. We've already sent in like all of our infantry, huh? At least 2 Olog High are dead, so this is good. How are the trolls doing? Trolls are down to 9. So yeah, we are beating them with attrition. We just get our Privateer Cavalry in here. They don't get knocked around because they are cavalry. So it just kind of helps them actually fight these trolls. And they also, you know, typically cavalry can swing pretty fast. Get in the Ravanian riders. I need you guys to push into these Olog High. And perhaps save our paladins. Let's see here. Yeah, 5 attack. I think they're actually weaker than they are in the current version of the beta. I think with the charge changes, they got a little stronger. Yeah, let's have them just support and fight whatever they can. Of course, cavalry can get fast attacks. They get fast animations. Helps them do some damage even though they have low attack. And paladins are dying. That's okay. If we can maybe just get our elves through here. I don't know. Maybe it was a bad idea to send Swain up first. Might not have been the best bet. But we have taken the trolls down to 4. So that's good. Let's put a spear wall in and just start pushing with these pikes. And get the infantry out of the way. If we can do this and then get these javelins out to this flank, I think we can finish off these trolls. We are taking a lot of damage, but once we're in, we'll have like our crossbows and everything to start doing damage with. Come on, riders, start killing. How many, I only have 60 axemen left, but that's okay. As long as they can swing with their bardishes and do some damage. Spears are pushing now, so that's good. We've cleared all of the trolls here except for one. Let's just get our spears over here to kind of help the fight. I'm worried about Swain, but I think he can do it. Molokai are down to 7. This is indeed brutal. If we can just get more of our spears and javelins to flank and kind of clear this, you know, mosh pit of orc defenders, we'll be okay. And yeah, with their Avari Mark 20 protectors in the front line, we're going to do pretty solid damage. I think we can actually get our archers in now. Alright, I think they should be close enough now to throw some javelins. Olokai are down to 6, so yeah, with enough attrition, we are beating them. And Swain still has 41, so he's still pretty healthy. Let's see if we can actually get some javelins thrown into these flanks. Come on, elves. Nope, I think we need to move up closer. I think most of these guys are actually out of combat. Mark 20 protectors are probably going to get a ton of kills today fighting these. Yep, 60 orc defenders are left. Come on, spears. I need you guys to chuck those. Come on. Come on. They really don't want to, like, shoot today. I think it's because a couple of their men are still kind of straggling. Just have them try to form up maybe over here or something. I don't know. We still have a decent number of forces here. If we can just finish off these 2 units of orc defenders, there's about 100. And that's why I want them to throw those javelins so we can just clear them up even quicker. Come on, elves. I'm pretty sure all of them are actually in the front now, so they should... Yep, here we are. I see a couple of them getting ready to throw javelins. They're readying the throw. Here they come. And yeah, that'll kill a lot of them pretty quickly. Yep, get into that formation. Cool, this is good. We're down to only 2 Ologhai. They are sending in some Uruk bodyguard, but that's okay. Let's actually get our archers on these walls. Let's try that. Alright, countercharge if you guys can. No, they're going to get hit by those Uruk bodyguard, who are AP. Uruk bodyguard are very, very good units. But if we can get behind them, throw javelins, then their AP means nothing. Then we've got this side under control. We just need to finish off the last of these trolls and the rest of the orc defenders. Alright, orc defenders over here, nearly dead. We've basically made it past the Black Gate. All we need to do now is take the camp. Yep, and that killed a good 10 or so bodyguard, I think. Ooh, no, even more than that. That was like 14. Some quick maths right there. And yeah, only 2 trolls are left remaining. I believe there's privateer axemen. I want everyone else that can't really fight them well to get out of there. Did we finish off these orc defenders? Looks like we mostly did. The protectors are going into a kind of a weird formation though. But we are getting our troops on the walls, which gives them lots and lots of range. So let's start shooting these Uruk bodyguard now. Once we finish off the rest of these units, the towers will stop shooting at us. Alright, come on guys, finish off. There's just 1 troll left. Let's see if the Rovanian riders can get him just by surrounding him. I mean, 2 attack probably isn't the best, but those fast attacks are really good. Come on guys, just get him. Maybe we have to shoot him down. Yep, we're gonna throw a javelin to this last man. There's the last troll. They do have some type of archer back there. I saw the archers. Yep, black Uruk archers are shooting at us. Yeah, one troll left. How many javelins is it going to take to kill him? Here they come. And that is a dead troll. Alright, so we now can get our bowmen in position and start skirmishing with these orc archers. Now, do we actually have the range up here? I don't think we do. I want you guys in the front, and then you guys right behind Swain over here. Let's go into times 6 while we get into position with all of our archers. They are sending their archers up to the front. Do we have any crossbows? Yes, we do. Let's pull those guys up. I'm not really worried about the damage those archers can do. I mean, they will, of course, hurt our shadows. Actually, you know, that's a good point. Let's pull out the shadows a little bit. They have light armor. Once the crossbows get into close range, let's go on times 6 while they run up. Now, crossbows should theoretically lose if they were just to shoot them the entire time at like max range. But the AP does help. And that's all these Black Uruk archers have to defend with. And we are getting counterfire now, so this is the skirmishing phase of the battle. Using our missiles. Safer than going into melee, of course, especially when our troops are, you know, this exhausted. Yep, and the Black Uruk archers are dying in mass. So yeah, once we kill these, there's just 2 units of orc defenders and their general that will be left standing. We can go into times 6. Oh, my girlfriend is calling. Hey guys, this is a separate audio recording after recording this episode. I had to take a phone call during this segment, which I thought was only going to take me a quick second, but it actually took me much longer, and I decided to keep the camera rolling. Anyway, I just want to let you guys know that there's going to be some battle ASMR here. Just enjoy the sounds of the battle until we get back to it.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Alright guys, sorry about that. I hope you enjoyed some battle ASMR for a few moments there. I had to deal with some bank loan stuff with my wife. We're applying for our first house loan, and I've just been a little annoyed because, well, a little insight of my life. I do work 2 jobs, and one of them is a 1099, so they count me as self-employed, even though I really shouldn't be. But it is what it is, and then the bank, of course, doesn't consider that to be, like, kind of steady at this time, so they just keep needing more and more information from me, so I just had to sort that out. Anyway, back to the battle at hand. Our elves and men fighting alongside to retake the Black Gate, or maybe just take it for the first time. We're not retaking it. But it's similar to the Battle of the Last Alliance, when, of course, the elves and men, the high elves and the Edain, and even dwarves, and probably even some of the... Actually, no, not the Rohirrim at all. They were much later. But the Edain and the elves were there. They took the Black Gate, and then Isildur and Elrond managed pushing all the way up to Barad-dûr, where, well, you guys know the rest from there. But I always do like kind of recreating that, and as Dorwinion it's really fun because you can combine the 2 factions. I would kind of like to see kind of like a... I know there's the Reunited Kingdoms coming, but I think it'd be really cool if there could be like a script for them. Like maybe this is an idea. Like, as the Northern Dunedain, you can also maybe not confederate Imladris, but basically be able to create like an embassy somewhere. I don't know, like an elven barracks somewhere where you can train Noldor units. Or maybe you just get like a scripted army of them. That could happen at some point. Like, after you do the Reunited Kingdom, you basically, there's this council that happens, and you decide, like, you know, it's time to push against Mordor. And maybe you get like some elven reinforcements that show up, and you get like a little building somewhere, like maybe in Minas Tirith or something, that lets you retrain the high elves. And you maybe just get like 4 or 5 units, nothing too major, but just kind of a supplemental force to help you take the Black Gate and recreate the Battle of the Last Alliance. That might be kind of interesting. Of course, the nuances of that can be worked out, but that is kind of an idea ahead. Maybe one of you guys can take that idea, work on it a little better, and toss it in the Divide and Conquer suggestions on the official Discord. Anyway, it looks like I think we're down to just the general. Oh, we killed them, so yeah, that was it. Yeah, so there was a little bit of battle ASMR there. Yeah, we have taken the Black Gate, which means that we have crippled, well, maybe not crippled, but we have weakened Mordor's recruitment capabilities because they do train a lot of their troops, and I mean a lot, here at the Black Gate. So now we can convert this place over to our culture and build our own barracks. Of course, it will take some time before we can train our own troops here, but still, every little bit helps, especially because this is at our front. I mean, Vorfest is there to send us new elves. I mean, now we have finally taken the Morannon. We should probably exterminate it. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to exterminate the populace because it's nothing but orcs here. I mean, why would humans be here? We have the guard barracks, which helps for law. Black Gate doesn't give us anything. Hunting Hut, Chieftain's Hall is already set, so we can go straight into our barracks line. Blacksmith is nice. We don't need a Dominion camp. We'll get rid of that. We don't need a Brawler's Pit. Can't use the Beast Cage anyway, but we can use the rest of this, so that's good. We might as well just get our standing stones and start working on population here. Do we actually get a lot of money from that? I think we got a lot of money from that extermination. He is... Oh, that's really cool. If you take the Black Gate, you become the Gatekeeper. That's really cool. That's a really cool trait. I like that. He's unstoppable in siege. So which one did he take? He is the Gatekeeper. I like that. Besieging the Black Gate. You actually... Oh, this is cool. You actually get a trait, or you actually get debuff for besieging it. So less casualties, less troop morale, and less command. Wow. And then Mordor's Ash. So you lose movement points, recovering, and morale. That's okay. Okay. That's interesting to see. But we do have Battle Surgeons, so that helps us with our replenishment. And we have the Doctors to kind of counter that. But yeah, we do need to send some reinforcements there, so we'll get more elves and just more forces here. Ideally, we'd like to set up a garrison here at the Eisenmouth, and then probably take out Durthang, because Durthang is where they get to train a lot of their high-tier units. We'll probably ignore Daggerlight, I'm not worried about that. But yeah, Gondor is not doing well. Let's actually take a look at the world really quick. Just see how things are going. So yeah, Gondor has lost Pelargir and Brethil. But Dol Amroth has a lot of forces here. Okay. Okay, I see you, Dol Oh, but so does Harad. This doesn't look good for Gondor. Or Dol Amroth. But, you know, maybe they can turn something around. Rohan is really strong, so if they do push against Mordor, it may turn some things around. But they have no forces in the east. They are completely focused on Dunland right now and Isengard. Looks like they'll probably finish off Isengard here in a couple of turns. Even Gondor is going into Isengard. They need to not be going that way. If we check the far north, Bree is holding out well as they can. Doesn't look like they're at war with Enedwyth, which is good for the forces of good. Angmar is, of course, doing what Angmar does, but the dwarves and the Dunedain should be able to push back against them in time. We'll turn off the Fog of War there. And yeah, let's, weren't we moving our, merchants? We were. Video Guild was heading over here. And where's our other merchant? That's Arwen. Or whatever his name was. Yeah, Arnwin. Arnwin is his name. Eric's going to keep putting watchtowers up on the coastline and then head back to govern Rawburg, because this place needs some population. We could get a port here. That would increase our income a little bit. Might as well. I do like the sea trade. Put these guys up in Logarth, and then maybe you go down to Dorthalu, because Dorthalu's garbage right now. And yeah, did we already move Avalon? I think we already did, but we're going to hold that position. And yeah, that'll do it for this turn. Let's just see what happens as the turn ticks over. Alright, and I think they actually do get a not a last stand army, but a kind of spawned army. The Morannon orcs are reforming. In a daring move, somebody has dared to not only besiege, but conquer the Morannon. His pride damaged, his image weakened, and the forces of good empowered. Sauron calls to his best to action. Go forth, my legion, and take back what is mine. His voice rumbles in the horde's heads, instilling great fear in them should they fail, for something far worse than death would await them. We can get the Weaponsmiths Guild in Morannon, so we're just going to take that, and we're making a lot of money now. We're making 14k. What happened? It's no way. It's just because of the Black Gate. I guess just all the trade in the rest of the world is starting to catch up with us now. That's good to see. Forthman's Rest got a market there. We're going to keep going for income wherever we can. If we get roads here, would that help us a lot? It would indeed. So let's do that. Strondost, I want you to get some mines. Vilter, why don't you get some roads too? That'll give you more money. And that's probably good for now. Let's train more troops in Varfest because it is kind of our front. And we're going to need more reinforcements here at the Black Gate soon. Ooh, this is actually an elite army, but they spawn behind the Black Gate, which is kind of dumb. They'd have Trolls, Olaghai, Black Urks, and Lancers. There's no way that's actually the spawned army, is it? I'm not sure. We are the most advanced faction now. And of course the Morannon is besieged. They're sending their armies past us though. That's kind of dumb. Should we take Mataram with this force? Would it be enough? I'm not sure if it would. I mean, as much as I want to take it, I kind of need to, like, not have these guys running around everywhere. And Evelyn, you get back up to Mistrand. Mistrand, train those guys. Maybe we do just go for it. We have the catapult. But these armies could easily reach us and besiege us. It's going to be harder to take this town than not. Let's just do it. I think we can take it. It is a lot of men in here, but we have a decent army. This will be the last battle of today's episode, taking back Mataram, which we lost long ago. And that will actually force the Khandish armies to retreat and try to retake Mataram. They shouldn't be going for Mistrand any longer after we take this settlement, if we take this settlement. And the problem is going to be having enough forces left alive to have a strong defense for Mataram. But we will, of course, use the catapult to our full advantage here today. Crossbows, is there any good position for you guys? Maybe right there, maybe. Avalon and Morquendi Sentinels, I want you guys to shoot at everything and anything in your way. Get Vineyard Bowmen, I want you guys to shoot also. And then let's get our infantry together. Catapult, shoot at that. And then Avalon, why don't you pull up a little closer. Get close, get really close to these horses. That is a lot of horses, by the way. And of course they do have Variag nobles. Plenty of other elite cavalry units in this army. That's okay, we have lots of elite units of our own too. If we can force them out, it'll help us. Oh yeah, there we go. Nomad horsemen are coming out. So if we can force out their horse archers and just shoot them out in the field, I think we'll be in a good position. So let's see if we can actually hit that gate though. It's going to be kind of tricky. Oh, looks like we did actually accidentally get in melee when we don't want to. Crossbows, pull out, get away from there. Come on, crossbows, keep pulling away. Alright, that's good. This is good. Let's pull up more of our spearmen to the front. See if we can have someone take care of these cataphracts. Actually, yeah, I want to pull away from those cataphracts before we go into melee with them. This is good, though. We are forcing them to come out and fight us instead of us fighting them in the settlement. Let's charge these cataphracts before they can get a charge on us. I wonder who would actually win. The cataphracts are 12 and 22 versus our 13 and 20. Oh, I know, we're going to lose that. We're definitely going to lose that. Well, maybe. We have armor upgrades, and Avalon is a beast. Better to be safe than sorry. They have Warlord's Guard coming in. Those guys are very dangerous. Avari warriors, why don't you guys hit those Nomad Axemen from the flank. I need these crossbows to get away. Yeah, we are doing damage to these guys. We have a lot of missile fire, which is good. Come on, here we go, Avari warriors, get that charge. Here they come charging the flanks of these Nomad Axemen. They'll do lots of damage really quickly. Crossbows keep pulling away. Let's get the Dorian infantry in there. Let's pull these crossbows out to the flanks. We just have to make sure that we have enough catapult shots to actually take the gate. So let's stop shooting with the catapult for now. And get more of our spearmen over there. This is good. If we can get a good... Actually, we don't even need to really flank these guys with shots, do we? We just need to get into melee. Nomad Axemen aren't good units at all. They're only 5 attack, 9 defense with max upgrades. I mean, for shock troops, they're not bad, and if I had them, I'd probably, you know, find a good use for them, but they aren't the biggest threat to our forces. But these Wind Riders are actually doing quite a bit of damage to us. Avalon's actually getting kind of wrecked over here. I'll just send some reinforcements if we can. We are at least killing these forces, which is good. Up here comes the Variag Nobles. That is 30 of them. Let's see if we can just capture them in melee. Avalon, are you winning yet? They're down to 20. Oh, those are Marauder Horsemen, so we're going to have to pull out. At least get our Spearmen through here. We need to kill off these, what do you call them? These Nomad Axemen. Yep, our crossbows and bowmen aren't in a good position. They're just getting overwhelmed by sheer amounts of cavalry, but that's okay. Here we are. They did charge us, but we do have halberds to fight the nobles, so they should die pretty quickly. We do AP and anti-cavalry damage. Yep, we did kill him. He probably shouldn't have charged us here. So it is going to make some of the units start to flee, which is good for us. Let's get the catapult closer. Oh, uh-oh, that's not good. That is not good at all. The cataphracts did get into our catapults. If they kill our catapults here, we won't be able to get into the city. Oh, we're good. We are totally good. Alright, well, let's see if we can just kind of push in without actually shooting the walls down. But if we need to, we can just head up there. Amarquendi protectors. Yep, marauders are starting to rout. Pikemen are just too much for them. And some of them are going to try to run away, but our Avari warriors are in melee, and they're not specialized for fighting cav, but they do have very good stats, so they'll be a good fight. Oh, and a lot of routing troops are here, so that's just going to let us get a lot of prisoners. Alright, let's have you guys, let's have all of our archers kind of form up over here, maybe shoot up at the town square. And then we need to get our infantry inside the city. I think we can take the city without actually using the catapults now, which is good. So maybe we start shooting at those step archers in the back. Come on, Avari warriors, just beat these Condish raiders down. I guess maybe that cavalry debuff isn't enough. Come on, boys, get in there. They get the spears up there. They're definitely struggling to get inside right now. Come on, lads, just keep killing those horses. Up here comes Avalanche, just like, you know what, screw it. Let's just push in here, force our way in. Of course, it is the hard part, just getting through those walls. But if anyone can do it, it's Avalon. Yep, push in there, boy. And we're inside, we're making them rout. This is good. Yes, we captured the walls. Alright, now we just need to push all of our infantry in and take the city. We still have plenty of elves left in shield wall. And Avalon can just keep shooting. These step archers are not long for this world, especially with the elven warriors pushing into them. We are taking some close range shots, but that's okay. Once we really start shooting at them, they should just die like flies in a poisoned cloud of fly killer. In an airtight room in like a mason jar. Get in there, Thorn Guard, kill these step archers, show them that they are on the wrong side of this war, and fighting for Sauron is the wrong path, for it will only lead to suffering and death. As the catapults start firing into the town square, missing every single shot, but causing havoc along the way. We're just going to keep pushing our way through here. Once we get our pikemen up in the front, we'll kill these Countish horse archers super quick. Thorngard with their Naginatas, just killing unarmored, you know, tribesmen by the droves. I really do love those weapons that the elven Naginatas that these guys get. A couple Warlords Guard are coming back to fight with their axes, but they're not long for this world. I do like the look of the Marauders, though. Like, a lot of the Condish army looks really cool. I mean, I'm not really a fan of step units. It makes sense, like, they look like how they should, but they're just, I don't know, they're pretty weak. They have their uses, though. Giving the step tribesmen, like, throwing weapons is kind of ridiculous. Like, they actually are very, very cost-effective. Like, they are probably more cost-effective than, like, nomad warriors. Like, the basic, like, the middle-tier Condish infantry, I think the tribesmen are better than. Of course, not so much in morale, but because they are spears and they do throw javelins, they have lots of cost-effective damage. Now, here comes, like, I don't even think our catapults are even getting any kills. Like, maybe a couple of these archers have died, but really not much. Oh, Marauders are fighting us, but that's okay. I think Avalon can take them. We've killed both of their generals, which is good. That was their Khan, actually. Okay. Okay, I see you there. Alright, and that was it for our ammo. See, all we need to do now is just get into the town square and kill those archers that are doing a lot of damage to us. Evelyn should be able to beat these marauders. They're evenly numbered right now, but we are, of course, much better than them. I think marauders do get a bonus against cavalry, though. Let's see, let's check. Do they not? I guess they don't anymore. I thought they used to, but I guess they don't. Of course, marauders are very good at like getting like militia level archers, and they're also super fast. But yeah, let's get in there. Let's have our guys throw some javelins around. Maybe kill those steppe archers with a javelin volley. While our pikemen start dealing with the cavalry. It's every hit with these pikemen should pretty much claim a marauder life. And we are taking down the steppe archers with our javelins, so that's helping to clear their numbers. Okay, and the Avari warriors, you guys are going to be the next step to killing these steppe archers. Those javelins aren't doing too bad. You guys get in there. There's still a couple Variag nobles on horse that we have to fight, but they're not long for this world either. Oh my goodness, I've never seen so many units spaz out at once. Yeah, we are starting to command the city now, so it's just a matter of time. Yeah, this battle is over. Avari warriors will be able to clean up steppe archers like it's no one's business. They're such a good unit, too. I really love the design, like that red and gold armor they have. Puts Rhûn to shame, doesn't it? Yep, Variag nobles here, trying to do what damage they can. I wonder how many kills they'd get. Be interesting to see. Oh, well, he's not killing anyone any longer. He is totally done for. Let's see if we can chuck a javelin into that last guy. Oh, no, he's routing. Let's not worry about that. Oh, yep, everyone is dead. I think that's it, actually. I think everyone is actually dead. There's just a couple of units left. Let's turn off fire at will. I don't want to be doing friendly fire. And yeah, we have taken out Mataram. Looks like Avalon got 260 kills. Avari warriors 277 though. Showing us that elven warriors are truly some of the best in Middle Earth. Although I'd put dwarves up there too. I'm kind of a dwarf fanboy. I know I haven't really shown it too much on this channel outside of that the Arid Lewin campaign we did. Which if you guys haven't watched Arkir's Arid Lewin campaign, I suggest you should, because he does have the Balrog changes with the Balrog edition and the scripts to Buzz Doom in his videos. So definitely go check that out. It's very enjoyable. I was just the warm-up for the community before he took that over. But he did let me take Dorwinion, even though Dorwinion's one of his favorite factions. He's like, yeah, you can do Dorwinion and show that to everyone. I'm like, oh, hell yeah, I'll do that. Alright, so we took back Mataram. That's making us a ton of money. So let's get those standing stones put back. Is there anything we can't use that Khan put up? I don't think so. Looks like everything they put down we can use, so that's good for us. Barracks just helps us with law. Alright, that's good. We're going to make a lot of money now. And yeah, that will do it for this turn, I think. So yeah, if you guys are enjoying the content, hit that like button. Let me know if you want us to like pretty much finish off Mordor and Khand, or if you want to see one final epic battle that I might do with another beta tester, maybe to make it more interesting, and then I would just do a replay and narrate over it so I'm not commanding it. That could be fun, especially to see all the new visuals and really just get in on the action. But yeah, guys, let me know if you want to see that. And yeah, this is Sir Agamond, and I'll see you next time.